Okay, so this video is about the Deco Rider, and I'm going to use this to create a shard. So I'm going through my camp. You want to always create the highest level you can, like such as a 5, and you'll notice that this one doesn't have anything available. You get the best value if you find one that has a low number. This has a 1, so I'm going to go to one that's completely unavailable, and it's called Small Illumination in the yard, and I'm going to click over here. You see it says yard, and then where does it say small illumination? Okay, it must be that right there. So we want level 5, and the price is going to go up. It has something called the collection. You could do the Chinese, the traditional, this is the Asian, for example, but I don't care about that. For your camp, it doesn't matter. This matters for the album. So the album I'll get eventually. So I'm going to do this. I have 1020 over here. I'm going to use up 720. It creates the decoration. I'm going to go to the camp, and I'm going to go here, and you notice that it now has what I want, which is going to give me 25 points. Hopefully, we'll see how far we go up. So I need 7 more points in order to go to the next level. This is worth 8. This is worth 25. This is worth 2. So I can easily make another 7 to get up to the next level. If I get up to the next level, I'm going to get some of the rewards. I'm going to show you what I'll get. I'm going to get this column over here. I'm going to get these 60 Chinese fragments, the 20 universal, etc. Plus the extra bonus. So what I could do is do a level 4, and you see that my cost goes down, but do it random. If I select one of these, the cost goes up, but if I do it random, the chances, because I don't have any 4s, you see over here, these are all 3s and 2s, and I've got this 5 here, and 2 4s. So there's a good chance, there's like a 90% chance that I'd be able to succeed. The other thing I could do is just keep playing games and save my shards for later. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep playing games. So let's get into a game. I'm going to play with the Excalibur. And if I complete a mission, I will get additional ornaments. While I'm waiting for the game, I might not be talking as much because I am working on something. Okay, so this is World of Tanks, and I am playing during the Christmas season. So I played a couple games in this tank. For those of you who don't have it yet, I don't think it's that great of a tank. I mean, it's if you don't have any premium tanks, I'm sure you should be very appreciative to have it. It has 165 penetration. That sounds pretty good for tier 6. And the mobility is actually pretty good. The gun aims fairly quickly, it seems. Let's see how good the gun is. Yeah, I mean, this is really good aim. It aims very quickly. So it's actually not such a bad tank. It looks a little weird. You have to change. You have to get used to the way it drives. The aim is good. The penetration, I guess, is so-so. I'm really not an expert with this tier. Reloads quickly. Trying to get a lucky shot on that guy. It's got a lot of rounds. Misjudged where he was. So we're doing pretty good here. I got 1 kill, 805 damage. I mean, that's really good. It's going to be a little weird driving this. Maybe it will help to have the clutch braking. Maneuver is pretty good. It doesn't have a high top speed. I got spotted, so I'm going to do my SOS. The armor is weak. If you get hit, you're going to take damage. What I've been meaning to do is scan the hill to see if any trees were knocked down and just blind fire into the bushes. But you never know what's going to happen in a game. Often you play a game and there's just nobody there. You can see I've got 5 skills on this tank, so I must have camo. The 50 TP, I'm going to click that mission. I guess I'm going to play this tank. This is like the Wolverine. This is called the M10. It's a French M10, that's all I know. Maybe it's like the Wolverine or the Jackson. So if you want to know what it's like, try the Wolverine and the Jackson. It is not like the Hellcat. Do not confuse it for a Hellcat. This vehicle is a lot slower. I believe that the aim is not that great. It is a premium vehicle. It was some sort of, I think it was a gift vehicle. Tier 5. The penetration is 130. The tier 6 we just played was 165. This might be a little bit low for penetration. It's got a decent number of rounds. It's got a very fast reload. So I'm going to go into the middle and I'm going to spot enemy tanks. You can see I don't use any premium rounds. I've got 2 repair kits and I use the first aid kit. I think that's a tank right there that I don't have. So there's different places you can spot. If you spot from here, you can spot, you see that tree just fell down? You can spot over there and you can spot across the rails. But then you have to worry about the incoming fire. I'll get behind the train here. Because I'm further back, I won't be able to spot as easily any vehicles that cross over here. I did get 1 hit on the KV-1S. You see that somebody's blind firing over here. Gonna use that first aid kit right away. We don't have any allies up on that hill. That's a problem. Because of that, they're going to be sniping our base and spotting us. So I'm going to get out of here. Aim's pretty quick. Okay, that was tough. I don't like to play hiding in the back. You know, I play for action. So I play in the back if I need to do a lot of damage or get a lot of kills. I'll sit in the back, but if not, I don't. The Skoda T27 is the next tank for the Advent calendar. It's a tank I don't have. There's a 2020 preview. I'm going to read it right now. It says the spring of 2020, there'll be some sort of a contest. They're going to do crew changes. So I like to play very aggressive. I'm going to go to the F6 area and I'm going to see if I can do some early damage ambushing some tanks. Got to be very careful. There's times I come out here and I have a great, little bit of damage. And there's times I come out and the enemy shoots back. They didn't do any damage to me. So that's no big deal. I'm not worried about that. So I only really got one shot in. I obviously was hoping to get more. It doesn't look like the enemy came to the south. They're mostly to the north. It's too bad I missed him. You notice I'm angling while I'm reloading. Aiming for the engine. Yeah, he's dead. Always watching the mini-map. That Pantera is an autoloader, so I gotta let him fire his rounds. I might just cross over in the middle here. Yeah, definitely don't want to go that way. If he comes this way, I'm going to go over the rubble, that's for sure. He didn't even see me. Didn't even see me. He seems stuck. Oh, he's so lucky. So lucky. Look how far they've gone in. It's like my team isn't even doing anything. 2,500 damage. Let's go for the Excalibur. I was out all day today, so I need to do a little bit of work. So I'm reading about the crew changes. There will no longer be tankers with certain specialties. One commander will take their place. Several commanders will form a unit that can be moved to different tanks, so interacting with it will be more convenient than with individual tankers. Redesigning the perks will increase to 25. You can create multiple crew configurations for each vehicle depending on your gameplay style. They're going to change equipment. Because I have one of the weaker tanks, I can still damage these guys on the enemy team. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do more of a spotting game. So I'm going to pull out over here. If you watch me play, you'll know where I'm going. And it's not the greatest place to play, but I'll be capping and spotting at the same time. We're going to put a little bit of pressure on the enemy. They do have 3 light tanks, which I do have to worry about. I see 2 of them on the map right now. Oh, you know what? I should have gone further. That was a mistake. I'm going to use this building to block my exit. Okay. That was too bad. I don't know why I'm getting spotted so easily. I should have gone out a lot sooner, spotted the enemy as they were crossing over. That was a mistake. That would have been a difficult game because there were 3 light tanks and the artillery. There were at least 2 artillery. And I didn't check at the beginning of the game. When I am doing commentary, my game performance goes down because I'm talking while I'm playing and I don't pay as much attention and I do stupid things. It's just something that I'm going to have to get used to doing for a while. I'm reading about the balance changes. HP improvements for low-tier vehicles. Changes with HE shells, SPGs. Refined personal missions. Revise vehicles in tiers 1 through 5. You know what? Because I'm chatting, maybe I won't be as aggressive today. Definitely want to help kill the light tanks in the beginning. I'm gonna blind fire a little bit over here. Saw a vehicle, but I wasn't really sure where he was. Better head towards that house. Ah, it's too bad. So our light tanks, they were too passive. You know, they should have gone out looking to see if anybody was up on that hill, but unfortunately, people don't know how to play. Okay, so I'm going to check out if I got anything. It looks like I didn't. So you go to the shards, you create the 40 shards, you go to the Deco Rider, and it says 340. I need 7 more. I can get a random level 4. So we're going to go for a random level 4. And see if it worked. Oh no, I guess it didn't. Unfortunately, there's no easy way to find out what it was. Oh, there it is. So that one didn't work. But I think overall it's the right strategy. So they're talking about the Steel Hunter mode. I never played it, so I'm not sure what it was. So if we have any spotters, it looks like we don't. Normally what I would do is go out at the beginning to help snipe for them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can spot for the team, which means to head as far out as I'm willing to go along these bushes. Maybe this will be the farthest I'll go is right here. And I'll wait here a little bit, maybe for a minute, see what is spotted. If you're a heavy tank, but you're not top tier, then one of the things you can do is go play where the medium tanks play. So there was a little bit of a delay there. That's because of my latency. Got to point my gun in his direction. Oh, he didn't spot me. There's actually a way to hit him. You just got to go over here in the middle, fire through the buildings, and you can hit the bat chat up there. I'm going to load my HE rounds, and I am going to go to the back. I got spotted. I'm trying to go so that he's out of my range, so he won't spot me. But unfortunately, the T-44 is not spotting. You know, just because he's there doesn't mean he's spotting. He's just there. What he's doing is not spotting. He's allowing the bat chat to come up and spot. So I only did 45 damage, but I'm going to unload all my HE rounds on these guys, do whatever damage I can. You want to avoid the front and try to hit the side. Obviously go for these weaker tanks. That was 53. 99 damage. Ah! Forgot that he was advancing, so I had to fall back. Even though he's got spaced armor, you really got to go for the side. You're not going to do anything hitting the front. Okay, he's out of the game. I mean, the bat chat's probably reloading. The T-44 is not doing anything. I mean, that's not where he should be, and I'm going to get my regular rounds loaded. There's the bat chat. When you wait, all he's doing is allowing the enemy to reload. That's an autoloader. And now what's going on? Now we can't really help. Okay, we'll go for this guy. Definitely going to keep that wall between me and the enemy. So I didn't see the T-95 back there. guess I wasn't paying attention to the mini-map. Did 1800 spotting damage. Okay, got boxes. I must have completed a mission. That's my latency right there. Very dramatic. Doesn't look like anything good. They were all low numbers. I'm going to take care of it right now. We're going to go to the shards, which is going to be 310. That's pretty good. The camp. We didn't gain anything. So we've got 410. And I need 7. So let's see what the 3 does. So I could do 2 3s. Yeah, I could do 2 3s. So, or I could do a random 4 again. If I do level 4, did I do this by mistake? Random, oh, that's the mistake I made. Okay, I hit the wrong button before, which is why I got the same thing over again. Okay, so it looks like this one was successful. Let's see if it pulls through. Okay, it looks like something good happened. Number 5. I had an issue today. My motorcycle was not working, so I've been spending all day trying to get it fixed. So I wasn't able to play today, which means I wasn't able to get all of the missions done. So I have to hurry. I've got a lot of missions, 22 to go. So I'm going to go to my depot. I'm going to go here. I don't want to work on anything that's unnecessary. I'm going to pick a tank that I really don't like playing. This is probably going to be one of them right here. This one, you got to play a lot of games to get that. I think I'm going to go for this. I really don't like playing this style of medium tank that much. I'm not a medium tank person. Okay, so we're going to go back here. Got nothing. We're going to look at consumables. I get rid of everything right away. I sell these and I sell these because I don't use them. You know, I do want to check to see if I have crew books. I'd rather use them right away. No. Do I have a slot? Yes. So I can select a tier 5 vehicle to go into my slot. And I guess it's only the Stug 4. That's weird. It said tier 5. Why doesn't it let me pick these other vehicles? My only choice is the Stug 4. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I mean, why can't I play this one? Okay, so we'll have to look at that later. This is one of my favorite vehicles right here. That's weird. Weird stuff. Okay, so I'm playing tanks that I've pre-selected. Some of them I cannot play for various reasons because I don't have enough equipment waiting for a sale. Have I been playing this? I don't think that grand battles are permitted with the holiday program, but I'm really not sure. I don't remember. I gotta just go through real quick and see what the mastery badges are on all of these. They're all 2. Wow, everything was a 2. Okay, so I guess we're playing this one next. Notice that I'm using the Gearbox Intricacy Directive, and I don't have any premium rounds. I played this vehicle, I didn't like it, and then I sold it, bought it back. Okay, so Homefront is going to be coming back. It says instead of defending, you'll be attacking. I just hope that they let us play our own tanks. There's going to be another type of equipment called Bounty, and you can improve the equipment. So the first thing I'm going to do is see if I can help spot. I have binocs. There are no light tanks. Definitely want to go low. Got to get here as quickly as possible. Ah! Hit the SOS. Zigzag. Get into the water and you are lower, so it's more difficult for them to hit you when you're in the water. I hope I'm unspotted. Turn on the binocs. There's a tree over there that's fell. There's the base. Okay, this time I'm going to stop over here and see if I got spotted. Looks like I wasn't. Turning sideways so nobody out there spots me. I'm going to designate him so if I have designated target, he'll get spotted for a couple extra seconds. And you notice my allies are unable to hit him, unfortunately. So over here is a safe place. If you're in trouble, this is where you go. First, we're going to see if we're spotted. Ah. Okay. That's what happens when you have a slow vehicle. Next time I'll try to be a little bit more careful going out. But you know what? Next time could be a year from now, and I'll forget. No premium rounds. Okay, so they're going to have new equipment that you can improve to the level of improved equipment, and you can unmount using gold. So Italian heavy tanks and another branch that they don't say what it is. Pearl River's coming back. That was one of my favorite maps. I really miss it. I'm going to go out here and I'm going to try and spot. I don't have binocs on this tank, but I really should. I should put binocs on this. I just have too many tanks, and I try the mods, but the problem with the mods is that when you update, the mods stop working. So I installed the mods to put the binocs on this vehicle, and then at some point it just stopped working. Or maybe I never installed it. It's possible I never installed it and just forgot. So there's a bush right there, which is a good place to spot from. I'm going to check my missions. Destroy 2 light tanks. Can spot, well, I can't spot up there, but I can snipe up there. We have 2 snipers over here, so I'm going to advance and see if I can spot something. If I get spotted, I'll dive over the side. See, my allies are coming with me. I'm going to go a little bit to the right over here. It's safer to be over here on the right. In part because people don't expect you to be here. I think we're going to go with the TVP. So that's the reason why you don't sit in camp. If you sit in camp, we could have had 3 tanks sitting there for minutes doing nothing. And when people do that, you know, you're hiding from nobody. And I think that's poor gameplay. You know, the best thing to do is find the enemy and survive. You have to do both. Surviving and engaging absolutely no one in battle is not good gameplay. So that's why I'm very aggressive. I remember playing on Redshire one day, and the game started. We were all sitting at the camp. We were all camping, And I had just started playing, and I'm like, we're all afraid of the enemy, and they're random teams, so the enemy's probably afraid of us. And that was when I started going out and seeing what was out there. Okay, so he's done. We could have still been sitting there doing nothing, except for the fact that our ally was killed. So now this is good because we're going to get behind the enemy. I want to make sure there's nobody over here. We have to reset. You do get more EXP for resetting. There is an incentive for doing it. Ah, come on. Score's 5-9. We really need to do something. So it was worth it to go out and kill that guy. I don't know if the Lorraine fired or not. I wish I knew. One thing I've discovered, if you hide in the back, you'll have a higher win rate, but you'll engage the enemy less often. When I was playing ranked battles, I was winning games, but I wasn't advancing because I was too far in the back, and I couldn't keep up with my allies. And then I would be one of the bottom ranked EXP, and then I would lose a chevron or I wouldn't advance. So Pearl River, I guess, is coming back. It says 2 more fresh maps. Many of you have asked us to reconfigure. I have not asked anybody to reconfigure. They should just bring it back. Berlin is a city map, so I'm not really that excited about that. Two new maps a year is what they've been doing, and I don't think it's enough. So I'm going to go to my normal sniping position. It's not good for a weakly armored tank. So if I get spotted, I'm definitely going to run. And I'm not going to play up front. I'm going to play back. So I come over here. We don't have anybody spotting. It's going to be very difficult. Knock the trees down. Obviously, you want to do it as quickly as possible. Normally, I would play right there so I could also spot. But I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm going to have to stay in the back. And the T-57 Heavy, it doesn't look like he's going to spot. I don't know if those guys can hit anything from there. The Tortoise is definitely coming. So I guess I'm just going to have to do spotting. And let's hope my allies pull through. The Tortoise has stopped. He's not advancing. Okay, here he comes. So I won't be able to fire my gun. I'm going to have to hold my fire. There's one. My allies will probably not shoot at him, but if hopefully he'll come forward. Okay. He could spot me if he climbs up there. So I got to make sure I'm completely hidden. And you can see that there's no reason for any of those tanks to not come forward. Whatever strategy they're doing is the wrong strategy. They're not benefiting in any way. If anything, they're giving us more time to get into a better position is all. And that's a Tortoise, and he's retreating. So I got 124 spotting damage on the 277. We got a large number of tanks. All these tanks cannot do anything right now. They're just sitting there. That's the danger of camping. They're doing no damage. And if the enemy were winning over here, then we would lose the game. So I got 267 spotting damage on that. And the Tortoise retreated. So this 430U could be a problem. The fact that he went to that cathedral means that he's not a campy player. Okay. I'm going to stay in the town. This is not a safe place. I got to get to the left. I didn't want to knock anything down, but sometimes you do. I'm really not good at advancing on this side. I don't feel that safe about doing it. Just pull back here, and then I'm going to have to sit here and count to 10 or watch the timer. So we're going to wait till it goes down to 9:35. If you hear a noise, somebody was calling me, which is why there might be a phone ringing. Ah! Okay, so we're going to deal with this the only way we know how. I'm going to blind fire. I'm going to use HE rounds and I'm going to blind fire all those positions. There it is. So I killed the STRV with a blind shot. Okay, but I'm going to keep on blind firing. I'm going to figure out where I think they might be. It looks like right there, but it's so hard to see. There's one. Yep. It's too bad I missed. So I thought that he would be a better target, but apparently I missed. So I'm just going to keep on blind firing with the HE rounds. I have an idea where they are. And there are 4 tanks up there. There's a disadvantage with the HE rounds because of the arc. Thought I saw an STRV. See a tortoise. Oh, he's spotted again. I'm going to use the HE rounds on this. You want to hit the side armor if you can. That was 259 on the M103. I hit him for 226. And we're going to keep the HE round for the STRV because it's more likely to do damage, less likely to penetrate. No, less likely to bounce. I did 921 damage plus the kill on the STRV, 471 spotting, 1 kill. Okay, because this is a regular tank, I am going to apply the bonus. I need a moment to check my replays. Okay, what do we got here? Got a lot of missions to do. I'm just going to quickly scan through the missions to see what they are. Damage caused, win a battle, experience. Look at that, you could win 25. Be among the top 5 by EXP. Oh, did it say 25? I guess it was only 5, I misread it. So my experience for the past couple of years, you can win enough ornaments to get your festive level to the highest level and win all the prizes. However, you cannot in order to do the album. So if you want to finish the album, which means getting the camo, very difficult to do because at some point you won't be able to get any more of the boxes. You'll run out of loot boxes. And people spend money on it, but I don't think it's justified to spend a lot of money to get the camouflage. In general, if you spend money, it's usually worth it. I'm going to go over there and ambush the enemy. The sad part is I often go over here and the tank destroyers just don't snipe. So he hit me for 799. I hit him for 371, but he did actually lose. I mean, he's almost dead. He's lost most of his XP. Because of my latency, you'll notice that I turn the auto aim on at the last second. So if he zigzags a little bit, it'll be to my benefit. Ricocheted. Okay, where's the grill? Is that... it's hard to tell. He would be up there, right? I mean, he's not going to come out far. Definitely better for HE rounds. Looks like there's a bad boy right there we want to deal with. Normally, you don't want to turn your gun and your hull in opposite directions. And he's not there. So if you do what I'm doing, you're not going to get the award where you do 10 penetrating hits in a row. I have no idea if somebody can sit up here. Probably not. There's the grill. Oh, look at that. He wasn't in the corner. So we missed him. 476 damage. So unfortunately, my gun was pointed at the ground when I came out. So it made it a little bit difficult to aim on him. He's dead. You think that grill came back? I mean, that was an HE round. I'm not sure if that exploded. The standard beak. Oh, he moved. I don't know if I can hit him. He's right there. So let's see if we can pay him a visit. I'm watching the mini-map to make sure nobody crosses through the gap where I might be spotted. Ah, it's not enough damage. Come on. He's dead. 11-2. I'm going to pull in the regular rounds. I got 1,400 damage, 1,500 spotting. I got a sniper back there. Looks like T-54 might be out in the open. Okay, he's dead. And I got the spotting damage. Do you think I'm going to... That's too bad, because I wanted to really jump on him. Just so you know, I play the position I do because I like to do it. I'm not going to guarantee you more kills and more damage or anything like that. It's a high-risk position. Smooth ride, gearbox intricacy. We don't want this one. A lot of people use their free EXP to research modules. I used it for my crew to increase their experience because I preferred to have a better crew. When you're a light tank player, it's really necessary to do that. So it looks like the Italian heavy tanks might be auto reloaders based on what I'm reading. Okay, so I usually go over here to the middle. This tank is a little slow, so if there's trouble, it's more difficult to get away, so I might not go as deep. I'm definitely going to go further than they are. Normally what I do is I go at least to the halfway point, but you got to find a good bush to go to. This actually seems like a good bush, and I check to see, for example, can I spot all the way down here? Normally I would go further. I think I can go further. I'm going to go further. Now you're getting to the point where you really got to be careful. If you go a little bit beyond this, there could be another tank right next to me. I could go further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 enemy tanks in the hilly area. I didn't get the spotting damage on that. I don't have binocs on this tank either. And I don't think I spotted the T69. So what good is it to be here if I'm not spotting anything? If I go forward, I got to be prepared to run. I've only got 2 snipers. It's really risky. With a light tank, I would have been here. No problem. I fired too early. That was a mistake. I want to point my gun that way in case I get incoming fire from that direction. I only got 21 spotting damage on the Scorpion, unfortunately. Okay, so I hit the wrong button. It happens sometimes, and it turned the auto aim on. I didn't want it to. Score 6-0. The lower you go, the harder it is for them to hit you back. Come on. Got him. He's dead. Having height is going to make a difference, so I do want to be higher. All those trees are going to block me from spotting. Want to get higher so I can spot. Maybe even, well, I haven't been spotted, obviously. He had to get really close before it showed him as being spotted. Might be because of my latency. This is a regular tank. So you see, I wasn't able to do anything in that game. I like playing this tank. You don't need to do the tracks for this tank. So I'm going to read the World of Tanks preview of 2020. 10th anniversary is next year. Spring of 2020 will have a feast of rewards, new mechanics, engaging events. Grand Tank Festival. Crew 2.0. Several commanders will form a unit that can be moved to different tanks, so interacting will be more convenient than with individual tankers. Redesigning the perk system. There will be 25 perks. I thought there were already 25. Oh, no, wait. I think 25 is the maximum that the software supports, but that doesn't mean that there's 25 perks. Someone posted it a long time ago. I'm not going to go up to those positions. Those anybody can play up there. You know, I'm going to try to find a position that's a little bit more challenging. If I get spotted, I'm just going to dive in through here and maybe go back home. So playing like this means you're going to have to be more careful. If you get spotted, you're going to have a plan where you're going to hide. Got spotted. I'm not going to do any blind firing. Except for that shot. And he was there. There's 3 tanks up there. Missed. I'm going to try to use the reverse for the gun. The gun elevation doesn't work with this tank. Yeah, they are flanking from behind. Fuck. Yeah, I mean, this is obviously the enemy controls the field. The only thing I can do is run. And it's not getting any better, it's just getting worse. Yeah, they still see me. Ah, come on, come on. I wanted to shoot back at them. I don't know if the gun turns all the, you know what? The gun doesn't turn all the way around. Okay, so oh, come on, come on. I'm having a little bit of an issue driving. I'm going to wait because I'm low hit point. Spotted. No SPG. I'm sure the enemy's hidden well, and I'm sure they're not going to come out. Okay, so they're not coming out. We got a lot of defense. Stay close to the left, and I'll be better. It's safer for me to stay close to the left over here. Too bad I missed them. I know he must have a reasonably long reload, so. Okay. It was a tough game. This has an autoloader, not this particular vehicle. I'd rather play with binocs. Because I play closer to the enemy, spotting is more important. Choose in which direction to develop commander skills. Create multiple crew configurations for each vehicle. So you could have, for each vehicle, you could have a camo crew and a repair crew, combat crew. You can convert everybody immediately when they introduce a new feature. New equipment, you'll be able to improve your equipment so that you can get higher, better performance. Okay, spotting and ambushing is really easy. If you're not doing this, you should definitely do it. It's free hit points, and it always works. It's rare that it doesn't work. You just come over here, point your gun, and get ready to fire. So we see that there's an M48 Patton coming along. I didn't hit anybody. And I'm going to miss that guy, I bet. I'm going to see if I can harass the Type 5 Heavy. Who's dead? Okay, I got to watch out for that Object 704. He's right in front of me. Got hit by that tank there. Yeah, that 704 got me. I saw him coming. He probably thought I wanted to cross the bridge, but I didn't. Okay, so there's an ambush position over here, but it's really complicated. Ambushing on this map is possible, but it's more effective if your allies cooperate. And how do you get your allies to help you out? I mean, you either snipe or spot. Okay, so if you do it from over here, these trees block your view. And I got spotted. Okay, I'm not in the game right now. There's a little bit of latency, so I'm having problems driving. Just cross your fingers. You want to be able to view up there. They will come from over there. Some of them will cross over here. We don't have any snipers, unfortunately. I really like the old map. The old map didn't have that hill, and it was much better because only good players would cross the center. Now anybody crosses the middle, and there's no more challenge. You know, they removed the challenge from the game. They make a lot of the maps easier. And then when they're easier, I get bored. All those tanks are on the opposite side, it looks like. One SPG. There he is. Hope that my ally shoots at him. Oh, you know what? All I gotta do is go right here. Problem solved. So you notice I used the bush to hide. Okay, if I go one way, look at that. What you gonna do, bad chat? What you gonna do, bad chat? Point your gun in the wrong direction? Where the hell is he going? He's apparently going right there. Oh, you know what? He must not have been loaded. Okay, so obviously the bad chat's going to come after me. He is low hit points. I'll be able to deal with him. I think the best thing to do is to spot those guys. If they're smart, they're going to know exactly where I'm going to be. I mean, obviously right here. I mean, you'd have to be stupid to not know that I'm right here. And you'd have to be stupid. Ah! My allies are not in a position to go after him. I'm moving way too slowly. That's not good. Come on, come on. But he's going to die. Let him hit you, right? So I tried to use a repair kit, but I guess I had already used it or something. I don't know. Didn't have sniper support. The Object 430 was out in the open a long time, and now they took him out. So if I'm playing in a ranked battle, I would not play like that. Unless I had a really fast tank. And I would have retreated. France. Go here. Go to France. It's 20,000. My 13105 needs it. So I might use it for here. It's going to go up 0.16. Okay, I'll use it. I could buy so many crew books and I could advance that person. Okay. We're not playing tens, we're playing 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 with this and with this. I think that's accurate. 705. You know what? I'd rather play this. $17 missions left. Okay, game is starting. I do have decent armor, but I'm low tier. I'm going to try the sniping position over here. So there's a sniping position that I found that's right over here. It might be a complete waste of time, but we're going to see what happens. So my allies are going to have to spot. But basically, we're going to park. Fired too late. We're going to shoot down this alley over here. I see a lot of tanks over there, but there's a lot of game modes. And we don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if I hit somebody. Okay, you see there's a tank right there. Okay, maybe they're outside my draw range. There he is. Waited too long to fire. This is why you need the clutch braking on this vehicle. So he's using the feature where you can put like a flag on the side of a vehicle. Come on, guy, come out. He's not using a good angle. That's why he's taking damage. Come on. Come on. Yeah, he's not going to come out. It looks like I could get a line on some of these other tanks. Missed him. See, he's got an American flag on the side of the turret. I'm glad this guy's out in the open. Missed him. Come on, guy. So we lost the west side. If I went down here, I'd be able to hit all of them. If I had a fast tank, I would absolutely do it. 7-5. Come on, come on. Come on. I think he wants to come out. I missed. So the SPG should go east. The M53 should not be there. It's not safe. He should be playing over here in this corner. Go to boxes. I'm sure that I'm not going to get... Oh, it looks like I do. Oh, that was the mistake I made. Oh, so I made a mistake. One more present will be available. I don't know how to get the next person. So we will go to shards. That brings me up to 310. I don't think it's enough. You need 360. I recommend doing random and random. We'll play this vehicle again. This I enjoy playing. The Object 263. I really want to get the tank after it. Because no one's going to spot and you want to ambush the enemy, you're going to have to self-spot. You want to go as deep as you can, which is basically this area where this train is right here. So from over here, I can go further and I can still back out. Did you see that went out with a delay? So I have the high latency. There was a big delay, but I should have nailed them. And it didn't say that I got spotted. How could I have not been spotted? I wasn't spotted on that shot. Okay, so that one I might not have been spotted because his gun barrel had already passed. I'm going to go a little bit deeper. If you hit him in the rear as they pass by, you won't get spotted. I'll probably get binocs on this at some point, but I don't have the money. I'm waiting for the sale when there's a... No, I have the money. I'm waiting for a discount. Okay, guess what we're going to do? Welcome to the world. You know, I don't remember this being open like this. I didn't know you could shoot across here. They must have changed that without telling us. Uh-oh, uh-oh. See that delay? Big delay. See, a lot of people don't know about that. You can just shoot all the way through there. Watching the mini-map to see what's going on. Come on. Gotta watch that T10. Yeah. How the hell did that happen? Seriously. Now I'm stuck. Three to eight. 1,600 damage. I need more memory on my computer, so I have to close some applications. Okay, this is a tough one. You know what? I'm not going to be able to do anything strategic for my team, I don't think. I think I'm just going to camp. You know what? I have no choice. These guys, they're all going the same way. I'm not a lemming. If you go the same way, you're going to stay alive, etc. But, you know, we need people over here. We shouldn't leave these guys to die. I guess I'm going to go up top. You know, I haven't played up top in a long time. In the past couple of years, I've only played up here a few times, small handful. There's a tank right there. If I had more rounds, I would blind fire at him. These guys have spotted nothing. Got two light tanks on the team. One of the most powerful tanks in the game right there. I'm going to guess he's right there. Scorpion. Unfortunately, I can't predict where he is. He must have been right there. Okay, the enemy didn't even come. We're sitting here hiding from nobody. I'm going to go all the way to the right. Yep, that's the team. Wow. 11 minutes left. Okay, T95. Where do you think he is? Right there? Have no idea if we hit him. Let's try HE rounds. You know why this is happening? It's happening because I'm not here advancing for my team. I would have been even with this tank, I would have been all the way up near the front. Nothing. So the 703 is complaining that he spotted the IS-3A twice and didn't get any damage. I hear airplanes and machine guns. Okay, a 1390 died. Wow. Miss. Oh, miss. I saw a tiger, he died. If he runs over to here, nobody can shoot him once he's in this gully. Very safe to be in here. Okay, so we'll look for fallen trees. Okay, so he's dead. T95. So the T44 did cross. I'm firing and I'm not getting spotted. .6 minutes left. SU-130PM destroyed one of my allies. Where is he? Right there. Looks like he's behind something that I can't do anything about. I think the best thing to do is go in the middle. You see, they went here to clear this out. If they had done that 10 minutes ago, they would have had the same exact result because there was only like a small handful of enemy tanks there. In fact, there might have even have been nobody there. And that's why you don't wait and do absolutely nothing. Obviously, I'm going to blind fire. Okay, so let's see if we could spot the IS-3A. Wow, maybe there he is. I'm willing to go out and take a hit. Oh, look at that. He's not even pointing his gun at me. Okay, obviously, if I had gone a little bit this way, I could have avoided taking damage. So that was a big mistake. Oh, come on. So obviously I hit the train and it knocked my gun. I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to take a chance. Came up way too early. I'm going to blind fire HE rounds. I saw a tree fall down. I think they're right there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Wow.